All right, so in this video we are going to talk about Envelop, our permanent hair color line. Okay, so first up, let's start over here. We have our neutral series, which is our ends. I'm going to have to stand up for this one. We have our 0.1 series, which is B, blue. We have our 0.2 series, which is violet. 0.3, which is gold, down here on the end. And over on this side of your swatch book, you have your 0.4 series, which is your coppers. 0.5s, mahoganies. 0.6 is red, and 0.7 is green. Up here, we have your mixers, and then through here, your X series is going to be your extra lift colors across here. These are your light pastel toners, and these we will cover in a different video, okay? All right. I'm gonna look at my notes for this one because this one's a big one for me, So our mixing ratios for Envelop is 1 to 1.5. For gray coverage, 1 to 1. Two things that are not in this book, we have a 00 series, we have a 500 and a 600. So these are double pigmented colors, which are excellent for gray coverage as well. You're gonna find that they are a little deeper or a little denser than your level 5N or your level 6N. Okay. Processing time for Envelop is 30 to 45 minutes. You can use it with 10, 20, 30, or 40 volume. Let's see. So one thing that I definitely wanted to cover with you guys, and you are going to be able to find this chart in your, under the Associates group. Yeah, under the Facebook Associates group. So this will be in the back under Files. So what this is an underlying pigment chart. And essentially what this says is the final color is always a combination of the natural underlying pigment and the shade selected, including the volume of activator used. So this is a great little chart to keep in mind when you're formulating. If you're formulating a level 6, but there's underlying pigment, you may want to pop over here to the level 6 and take a look at red-orange and find out how much red-orange underlying pigment is in the natural hair color. Okay, so definitely check this out. It's in your back office, or I'm sorry, I'm not sure if it's in your back office. It's definitely in the Facebook Associates group, and I believe it's under Files. Okay, right on. All right, some wonderful shades to try out. My top pick for fall this year is 634 as a low light. I think it's really pretty. Another beautiful low light is 713 and 813. Do note that the 0.13 means there's going to be blue and gold in these shades, okay? Your greens. The greens are pretty cool. They're pretty green. I like, if I want to control warmth in a color, I will add 5 grams on a level 5 or 10 grams on a level 5N, just to give it a little bit more control of warmth. And then the 4 also on the darker levels. I would not recommend using these at the higher levels though, okay? What else is in my notes here? Base bump. Beautiful base bump color, if you guys are into that, is your 811, which is right here. Okay? And then lastly, but if you come over here to the coppers and reds, so our coppers and reds are very believable and wearable. They're not crazy intense. You'll find that a lot of the European color lines, their coppers are really shiny penny copper, or their reds are very intense reds. So ours are definitely a lot more natural looking and more believable looking as far as reds go. So keep that in mind when formulating. If you are looking for that pop and that copper penny or that bright, bright red color, you would probably want to add some mixer to them. Going into mixers, I feel like these are one of the most underrated things out there because I think they're fantastic. For doing just that, reds that need to have that really intense pop, using your red or your copper, it's gonna make the biggest difference. You can add up to 50% of your formulation to mixer. So let me clarify that a little bit. If I am mixing 20 grams of 7C with 20 grams, so it would be, oh gosh, 40? Do the math. Sorry. If I'm mixing 20 grams of 7C and 30 grams, or it would be 35 grams of developer to this, but I wanted to have that pop. Mix that up in your bowl and then add your copper concentrate. You can add up to 50% of your formulation, meaning that 20 and 35, what is that? 65? So you have, it's 55. 55 grams of color, you can add like 20 grams of copper concentrate to that, okay? Sorry, I'm not great at math, so I do apologize for that one. All right. Your light ash mixer, this is definitely gonna be something that you're gonna wanna keep at a level 6 and above. And your dark ash mixer, you're gonna wanna keep that at a level 5 and below, okay? Your violets are probably gonna wanna stay at a 5 and below as well. And then if you are running into issues with your coppers or reds kind of turning a pinkish hue on the fade out, add some gold to them. It makes all the difference. It won't be an issue anymore, okay? All right. Another note there, your violet mixer is great for fashion tones on the darker levels. Like if you have a level 1 and you want it to be that like purpley black color, adding violet mixer to it is gonna help with that. Or a level 3 and you wanna see that there, adding violet mixer is definitely gonna make a difference with that, okay? All right, and then your extra lifts. So your extra lifts are mixed 1 to 2, and that is these ones down here. This is gonna be your 10x, 10.1x, 10.2x, and 10.3x. So these are mixed 1 to 2. Processing time is 45 minutes for those guys, and then you can use them with 20 volume, 30 volume, or 40 volume. I do a lot of Brilliant Lightener in one foil and 10.1x in the next foil to give it more of a realistic blonde, but it makes that Brilliant Lightener blonde look like the highlight. So you can give that a try. Another great thing that I like to do is in a foil, I'll do 10.1x up at the root and then blast out those ends with Brilliant Lightener. So you can give that a try too and see if it works out for you. One last thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to show you a little bit of mixing with Winn color, and I will make this fast for you. So I have a 5N, and I am not going to mix a whole lot here. I am going to mix 10 grams, and I am going to mix 5.1. And I'll mix 10 grams of that as well, just to show you guys. So before I add my developer, I am gonna whisk the color itself together in the bowl. It will definitely help with gray coverage and also getting even coverage throughout the hair. Then I'm gonna add my developer to it. 20. All right. Then mix your developer and color together. Okay, and that was 1 to 1.5. So you guys get the idea. Okay, if you guys have any questions about Envelop, feel free to leave them in the comments or DM me, okay? Thanks so much. Bye.